In our headlines this morning, Soludo expresses optimism and budget catalyzing change. Dr. Okafor of Winkefom assures of continuous patronage of ABS. Christmas, President Tinubu reassures of restoring Nigeria's prosperity. And from our foreign shuttle, Australian towns evacuate as fires rage. A very good morning to you. Merry Christmas. It's good to have you here on a Christmas day. And let's go. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. The Anambra here is wishing you the best of Christmas and the New Year as we look forward to a better 2025. Remember this reason for the season. Do not relent in giving and sharing with your neighbors as we enjoy this season of love, peace, and joy. Today is Christmas. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has expressed his warmest congratulations to Anambra and Nigerians at large on the happy occasion of 2024 Christmas celebration. In his festive goodwill message, Governor Soludo stated that this special season reminds us of God's boundless love and the enduring spirit of hope that the birth of Jesus Christ brings to humanity, noting that indeed sharing love and embracing hope are the redeeming essence of Christmas. Details will come in our subsequent bulletins. Anambra State Governor Chukwuma Soludo has signed the 2025 budget into law. Governor Soludo carried out the function at the Governor's Lodge, Amobia. Government House correspondent Ejike Abana tells us more.
Recall that the budget size is 606,991,849,118 for the fiscal year 2025, while recurrent expenditures account 139.5 billion. The capital expenditure is 467.5 billion.
With great joy that we have now gathered for me to perform the function of signing this into law. The Anambra State would then be ready to begin the journey to implement the 2025 budget with effect from January 1, 2025.
The capital budget constitutes of 77% of the total budget size, while recurrent expenditures account for 23%. Performing the function, Governor Soludo expressed optimism that the budget will catalyze change in the coming year.
I want to very especially thank the entire team, and more especially the Speaker and honorable members of the 8th Assembly of the Anambra State House of Assembly for the hard work, extreme hard work. We appreciate your commitment, your patriotism, and dedication to duty.
In line with the commitment to bringing development to his community, an illustrious son of Umuchu in Agwata local government area, Chief Abraham Uti, has commissioned the 5-kilometer Achala Umuchu Amanasa Umuchu road, which he constructed for the community. During the event, he also commissioned and handed over 20 houses that he built for 20 indigent persons, including widows from different communities in Anambra and Imo states, including Umuchu, Oreri, Ikenga, Umona, Mpologu, Akokwa, among others. Each of the beneficiaries also received a check of 1 million naira, 2 mattresses and food items, including a bag of rice and 5 cartons of instant noodles. Correspondent Ifunanya Wampo has details of that story.
In the project, Chief Oti, represented by the chairman at Achalo Village, Umuchu, Chief Chimezie Ike, said the gesture was simply his way of alleviating the suffering and eradicating poverty in the society. He charged the beneficiaries to make judicious use of the money to better their lives and become more functional members of the society. The traditional ruler of Umuchu, Igwe Godson Ezechukwu, represented by the Palace Secretary, Professor Echezona Ifejrika, extolled Chief Oti for his employment program, for the poor, which he said will take the youth out of the streets. Some of the beneficiaries, Mr. Gilbert Ezejiofo from Ekulu Village, Umuona, Mr. Ephraim Okeke Abase from Umuohi Village, Oreri, Mrs. Uchechukwu Ezife from Agule Ezechukwu, Mrs. Ngozi Asemondo from Umuigwe Village, Eziakpu Ikenga, among others, expressed joy with Chief Otis' magnanimity, prayed God to protect and guide him even as they pledged to use the money given to them responsibly.
He is here to empower communities, individuals, constructing roads, building houses, giving motorcycles and a lot of things to young people.
The event was witnessed by the mayor of Agota Council area, Dr. Chibeze Ofobike, the traditional ruler of Umuona, Igwe Sunday Ezejiofo, among other dignitaries. If 914 reporting for ABS.
This is exactly who we are. Onyaga na nwanne ya. Thank you very much, Chief Oti. Moving on now, the managing director of GI Okafor and Sons Limited, makers of Winko Foam, Dr. Kadwin Okafor, has reassured of continuous patronage to the Anambra Broadcasting Service. Correspondent Abuchi Huozofa, the report taken from here.
Speaking during the handover of the Man of Integrity Award received on his behalf during the 2024 Festival of 9 Lessons and Carols organized by the establishment in Oka, Dr. Okafor, who described the ABS as a frontline electronic media with quality content delivery, thanked them for the recognition and promised more patronage to them.
I'm very, very happy ABS recognized that we are part of them. That we continue contributing to the best of our ability.
Dr. Okafor, who is a community leader in Iswafia, Agwata local government area, used the opportunity to commend Governor Chukwuma Soludo for all his development stride in Anambra State and called on the people to continue to support his administration while charging Christians to use the period of Christmas in building bridges of support and good brotherliness.
Thank God, first of all, to spare our life. At the same time, thank our amiable governor who have been making most of us happy. And thank also ABS for their human contribution and other contribution towards the achievement.
Hey, they say, it's the crown glory of every woman, and a woman with unkept hairs has reduced the worth of her beauty. And the spirit of Christmas and the desire to be in a beautiful shape, a lot of women and girls are trooping in and out of hairstyling salons and shops to make their hairs. Correspondent Queen Animogu has details of this.
At a Koka market, hairstyling shops were a beehive of activities. As hairstylists, we are seen busy making various hairstyles on their customers. Some were also seen carrying out manicure and pedicure activities on some of their customers, all in the bid to celebrate Christmas. Speaking to the ABS, some of the hairstylists, Mrs. Chinwe Ernest, Ms. Favor Chineze, and Mrs. Ukamaka Honora, explained their skills, the income it generates for them, but noted that the economic situation in the country affected the patronage of their trade. And the customers really
the customers now complain. Now we go high now high for this
so now for the Christmas get that.
Customers are sick and because sometimes they are complaining. When the customer are putting on fish, like I but we thank God, I can
This apart from it, I see when I was in
another was able no customer this year. Even she can't do too much. But they're not that price. Even customer easy.
Queen Anibogo reporting for ABS News.
President Bola Tinubu has reaffirmed his administration's commitment to restoring Nigeria's prosperity, assuring citizens of a bright future. In his Christmas message released on Tuesday, the president described Christmas as a season of divine prophecy fulfilled, symbolizing the triumph of light over darkness and the enduring strength of humanity's shared faith. He called on Nigerians to embrace love, peace, and the unity during the festive season, urging citizens to remain hopeful about the nation's future. The president expressed deep sorrow over recent tragic incidents in Ibadan, Okija, and Abuja, which claimed innocent lives, and also extended his sympathies to families who have endured pains and loss this year due to floods, fires, or accidents, calling on Nigerians to find comfort in faith and the support of loved ones. And from a foreign shore too, as many parts of the world are in the mood of Christmas, authorities in Australia have warned that conditions in the coming days could mirror the country's worst fire season on record. Residents in an Australian region engulfed by bushfires were given 2 hours to return home to collect their belongings before Christmas on Tuesday as emergency crews tried to contain the blaze. Communities around the campaigns and in Victoria have reportedly been evacuated amid warnings from authorities that conditions in the days ahead could be worse since Australia's most severe fire season on record, the so-called Black Summer of 2019 to 20. The bushfires have already burnt over 41,000 hectares, that is 101,000 acres of land, in the past week. However, there have been no deaths or loss of property. Intense heat forecast for Boxing Day has also prompted a string of fire warnings across the country. Now sports. Host Morocco title holders Cote d'Ivoire and the 2023 runner-up Nigeria are likely to be among the top seeds when the draw for the 2025 African Cup of Nations is made in Rabat in January 27th. The African football officials who spoke on condition of anonymity said that the latest world rankings would almost certainly determine the seeds. CAF have used the FIFA ranking to seed nations for AFCON and World Cup draws and are likely to use the December 2024 listings as the next rankings will only be published on April 3rd. The 24 participants will be divided into 6 4-team groups with winners and runners-up from each plus the best 4 third place sides, qualifying for the knockout phase. Originally set for mid-2025, the tournament was pushed back in order not to clash with the revamped World Cup and on of the December 21 and finishes on January 18. Remember that you can follow news and programs of ABS from any parts of the world by liking our Facebook page. Follow us on Anambra Broadcasting Service, subscribe to our YouTube at ABS Television Oka, on X at ABS Radio TV, and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. Top stories as we conclude this news package. Soludo has expressed optimism and budget catalyzing change. Dr. Okafor of Winkoform has assured of continuous patronage of ABS. Christmas. President Tinubu has reassured of restoring Nigeria's prosperity. And from a foreign shuttle, we told you that Australian towns evacuate as fires rage. And that's our breakfast news this morning, this Christmas morning. Thank you very much for joining us. Merry Christmas once again. My name is Sijoma Uche. Have a good day.